Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back here with the second generation Pokémon Stadium 2 Wi-Fi battles, and on this occasion it's going to be against a new player on this gen, which is the one and only Sucker4Jessica. So yeah, he got interested into this gen, and yeah, he put into contact with me, and here we are with the battle. So yeah, for this battle I'm testing a new team, which is offensively oriented. So I added Cloister to my team to put the spikes, which are really helpful to take things down. And yeah, on this team I have 4 of my pokes can explode, so yeah, you can expect this to be very offensive. So going to the battle, I'm going to lead off with the Cloister to put the spikes as soon as possible, but he lead off with the Gengar. And as most Gengar carry the Thunderbolt, I'm going to switch to my Steelix, fearing that. But he is going to go with the Mean Look on the first turn. And it seems that he's a Perish Trapper, which I have no problem at this point. Steelix can easily deal with that because it has the Roar. And yeah, here now he's going to protect, be protected from my Roar. And seeing that, he's going to switch out and he's going to send his Slowbro, but yeah, as I said, a curse, and I don't want to stay on this Slowbro because I need Steelix for later. It's one of my only defensive mons, so I'm going to switch out to my Snorlax, which can take any hit from this Slowbro. And yeah, I don't mind about that Thunder Wave because it's probably Snorlax is the best thing to have paralyzed on my team because it is already slow and it has the rest. And yeah, here, knowing that he's going to switch, I'm going to go for the Lovely Kiss to try to put something asleep, but here comes Fortress, and yeah, my Lovely Kiss is going to miss, which is so unfortunate because now he's going to be able to put his spikes down on this turn. And yeah, sorry, after he said that spikes, now I'm going to be able to put him to sleep with a Lovely Kiss. So yeah, that's good because Fortress is a defensive threat, and now that he's asleep I can easily go with my Zapdos. And yeah, he's going to stay to burn a turn from sleep, and now I'm predicting a switch, so I'm going to set up my Reflect. But he decided to stay again and keep burning those sleep turns. So now I'm going to just switch out on this occasion to my Cloister to set my own spikes, and I can easily handle with Fortress with the Surf because of its low special defense. But yeah, my opponent is going to switch 2 on this turn, and he's going to send Snorlax. And yeah, this double switching benefits me because yeah, I have the Reflect up and Cloister has massive defense, and yeah, so I can easily stay here, set up my own spikes now, and as you're going to see just in a moment, his attack is not going to do anything at all to my Cloister. So yeah, now I just can easily go with my Surf. Here we were experiencing some lag, sorry for that. So yes, as I was saying, I can easily go for Surf, seeing the little damage he did with the Body Slam. And he's going to switch here and go again with his Gengar. And Gengar with the spikes is going to be easily handled by this Surf, which is, thanks to the spikes, 2-hit KO for sure. But yeah, anyway, first I went for the Icy Wind here, so if he did the Perish Trap thing when he trapped me, then I can be faster thanks to the speed drop from Icy Wind and then take it out with the Surf. But he's smartly going to protect, maybe he wanted to get some leftist recovery, so my attack is going to miss. And now I'm just going to switch out because now Surf is not a 1-hit KO on this range, and I'm going to send my Snorlax, and he goes straight for the Mean Look on Snorlax. And yeah, as you're going to see, my Snorlax doesn't pack the Earthquake and only has normal type moves, so my switch may seem weird, sorry, but I have a plan here that is start cursing up while he do all that thing from the Perish trap that is protecting and that kind of stuff, and then when he has going to switch out, I can go for the self-destruct, and anything that comes after that Gengar is going to die because of that. So yeah, here we are seeing him protecting, and now there is only one turn left from the Perish song. So now it's the moment to go with my self-destruct, and yeah, my Snorlax is at +2 on attack at this moment, and that's going to be enough to take this fortress down. Yeah, that is how powerful self-destruct from Snorlax is. So yeah, now both Pokemon are down and we are 5-5 on this moment. So we both have to decide what to send out, and I say to send my Zapdos because it can handle most of his team pretty well, as he goes for his Dragonite. And yeah, that's not trouble for me because my Zapdos pack the HP Ice, and I'm going to go straight for that, not trying to overpredict. And the Heightened Power, it's going to do massive damage. It's a 2-hit KO, but unfortunately he stayed and went for the Body Slam, and on the first turn he got the Paralysis, which sucks for my Zapdos because now it's slower and has that nasty Paralysis chance. So yeah, now I'm going to go with the Thunder because on this range is KO on Dragonite, and if he switches I can try to paralyze something. And here comes his T-Tar, which is going to receive a great deal of damage from Thunder, like 50%. But now I have to switch out because I don't want to take a Rock Slide or something like that. And he predicted that nicely and go with the Pursuit, which is going to do a good chunk, which is going to be beneficial for him later. But yeah, here comes my Cloyster, and Cloyster can easily deal with T-Tar unless he has Thunderbolt, so I'm trying to go with the Surf, but unfortunately I did a misclick on this turn and I went for the Spikes, which are going to miss, and that sucks because he was able to do the Ancient Power and do like 40% of damage to my Cloyster, which is pretty bad because yeah, I'm faster and the Surf would have taken him out. So yeah, I decide to go for Surf again, but on this occasion he switches to Dragonite, which is going to take the critical hit, but it's bulky enough to survive. And yeah, I know that if he went for the D-Knight it's because he has an electric type move, so I must switch here. So yeah, I'm going to send Zapdos, which is going to take his Thunder, and Thunder is going to leave it on a range where he can KO me with the Ice Beam, but I don't really have anything to go into this Dragonite, which is causing a lot of trouble to me, so I'm just going to fodder my poor Zapdos, and so now I can do a free switch, and I'm going to send my Steelix, which can't really hurt it because I only have the Earthquake and Explosion. I could explode, but I prefer to keep Steelix for his Snorlax and Gengar. And yeah, I'm just going to go for the Roar. Fortunately here he misses his Dynamic Punch, and I can safely Dhgss him out to his Snorlax. So yeah, here I predicted that he was going to go back again with his Dragonite or start cursing with his Snorlax. So I'm just going to set up my own curse, but he decided to switch to his Slowbro, and that was a great move. So now I have to switch out because, as I said, I need this Steelix for his Snorlax and his Gengar. So yeah, I'm just going to switch out and send out my Executor, which is going to take this Surf like a boss. Yeah. So here I know that my opponent don't want to keep that Slowbro here, and I'm going to go for the Stun Spore because if I catch T-Tar or Dragonite with that, it's going to be great because yeah, in the case of T-Tar I can take it down with the Giga Drain, and with the D-Knight I can take it with 2 Psychics, but instead my opponent went for the Snorlax, which is pretty bad for me because I have to switch out. Executor can do nothing to Snorlax except explode, but I'm not going to explode here because it's on almost full health. So I'm going to go with the Steelix. Steelix takes the spikes damage, and my opponent predicted my switch, so he double switched to T-Tar, but I know that Steelix can survive any of T-Tar moves, being it Earthquake or Fire Blast, and here he shows to have the Flamethrower, which, because it's not stab, I can survive, and Steelix is going to retaliate back with the Earthquake and KO that T-Tar. So now we are tied 4 pokes to each side, and my opponent sends out his Slowbro again, and yeah, I'm just going to switch out. Don't want my Steelix to be knocked out by a Surf, and I'm going to send, I believe, Executor again, and yeah, it was Executor, but my opponent predicted this. It was kinda obvious, and he sent out his D-Knight, and yeah, this D-Knight is causing me a lot of trouble, but now I know that I can survive one Ice Beam from it, so I'm going to stay, and I think that Psychic can take it down from this range. And yes, you're going to see here, I was wrong, and it could survive with 28 HP, which is so unfortunate because yeah, I still need this Executor. He's in a good position now. I must switch because Executor is the only thing that can deal with his Slowbro. So here I'm going to send my Clefable, yeah, try to do something, and he's going to get a critical hit on the Ice Beam, but fortunately Clefable is really bulky and can take that, and here luckily for me he's going to miss Dynamic Punch again, and I'm going to be able to take it down with the Return. So yeah, that's it for Dragonite. It cost me a lot of trouble, and now look how happy my Clefable is. He's dancing. So yeah, my opponent now sends Gengar, and yeah, my Clefable has nothing to do here because it only has Return and Fire Blast, and that's not going to be enough to take Gengar down. So I'm going to switch and send out Cloyster, and he's going to do all the Perish Trapping thing again. He goes for the Mean Look, and now, well, you all know what is going to happen here. He's going to protect some turns and go for the Perish Zone, and then stall a little. And yeah, I'm just going to attack with Surf and try to take it down before. But here he's going to use a move that is not allowed on Gengar this generation. It's not legal, which is Disable. But yeah, my opponent didn't know about that. Well, mistakes like this are really common, and yeah, I know it was not intentional, so yeah. Anyway, now that I don't have Surf, it's going to be harder for me to do damage to Gengar. I just have the Icy Wind, and now, as I did with Snorlax, the thing that I have to do is to explode on whatever comes in on the next after Gengar. So yeah, here there still are 2 turns for the Sleep Talk to take effect. Sleep Talk, no, sorry, the Perish Song to take effect. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going for the Icy Wind to do as much damage as possible to this Gengar. Remember that I don't have the Surf. And now there is only 1 turn left of this Perish Song, so he must switch out. And yeah, I can explode on whatever he sends, and he's going to do a good decision. He's going to send Slowbro, which is the bulkiest mount he has, but it turns out that my explosion is going to take it down. Boom! Yeah, I wasn't expecting that because Slowbro is really bulky, but I guess I got the max damage or something. I don't really did the calculations, but yeah. Anyway, he has only left his Gengar and his Snorlax, and both of them can be easily checked by my Steelix, so I'm going to send it out, and he's going to send Gengar. It's yeah, the most accurate decision, because if he leaves Gengar to the end, he can't do anything because it has no attacking moves, and if he leaves Snorlax to the end, it can be good for him because it can curse and I can't roar him out. But yeah, anyway, unfortunately for him, my Earthquake is a one-shot. It's super effective, it has a stab, and yeah, Gengar is pretty frail. So I took it down, and now all he has left is this Snorlax, which is paralyzed, has taken some damage from the spikes. So now I can easily go for the explosion. Boom! Yeah, and take it down. So that's going to be good game. Sucker4Jessica, well, he did a pretty nice match, being his first one in second gen. So yeah, I think that I speak in name of all the second geners if I say that we are glad to have you here. So yeah, that's all the match. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, and don't forget to rate and comment, subscribe if you haven't, and we are seeing next time. Peace.